Hey everyone, how you doing, guys and gals? Today I'll be talking about a movie called Unholy, and this is a horror movie that's kind of basic, I would say. It's one of those horror movies that's shot mainly more on one location, two or three locations. It's a simple movie. Um, the movie's about this guy. There's something strange about his house. It's like a mysterious witch haunting his place, and later on he decided to rent his place to two residents in his house to rent. Later on, one of the residents bring her friends over. They're having this little get together and decided to open this art house, which the landlord told them not to open. And then you get these flashback scenes with the landlord, what happened to him like a few years back before the haunting started, how he picked up these haunted items from the sky. And it's like the movie's back and forth with what's going on now and the flashback with this guy, how the haunted leads up to where it's at now. Well, anyway, when the residents of the house had to get together, they decided to break into the art house to see what's going on, and they played this tape recording, which releases the witch. And the landlord caught them doing it and told them that, look what you have done. Now we have to try to see if we can get rid of this witch, put her back into the tape recording. And later in the movie, the guy called the priest to help him out, and this priest has this unique ability to do an exorcism, because he has the water from, if you read the Bible, something about the Jesus, they send, like this, he did an exorcism on this guy, and he put them into pigs, and they all fell into that river, the ocean. So this priest had the water, or I think the dirt from the land, or the water from that ocean, and he used that to exorcise the demons. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty unique take on exorcism. Like, I never heard of that before. Yeah, it pretty much leads up to them trying to figure out how to put the witch back and send the curse back. But the flashback is pretty much that the guy that he picked up the haunted museum from, he found out that the guy that gave it to them, the haunted items. I'm not haunted museum, the haunted items. Excuse me. He found out the woman that was possessed, but the demon was his sister, and and the guy had to kill his sister because she was out of control. She was too evil, and when the sister was playing the piano, she was doing a chant to curse him through this recording. But when the brother killed the sister, the curse was reversed, trapping this demon into the tape. So that's how this demon is trapped in the tape and being released and stuff like that. But I thought it was all right concept though, like something original. But all in all, let's get to the point of it. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a trial and error? Okay, I'm going to say some good things about this movie. I'm going to be honest. Acting-wise, it's good. Editing, pacing, the music is good. Story, I like the story. It was good. You know, it's a simple story, you know. Haunted items. There were some questions left unanswered that I'd like to know more about. Like, for example, like how did the guy's sister become possessed? You know, and I know usually I also want to say that I'm really not a fan of these flashback scenes going back and forth. What's going on now, then what's going back then, back and forth. But I kind of like it in this movie, you know. There's movies that did it good, you know, but there's movies that did it way too much. That I just got like, all right, it's a little too much. You could have made it better without doing that much, without doing too much like that. But I feel like this movie did it good with going back and forth with modern to flashback scenes, then and now, then and now. Of course, the movie has a sad ending, like most horror movies does. But I'm not gonna complain about the backstory of the witch, like how the woman became possessed. Only because I did went on IMDb to find out more about this director who did this movie. I found out that he pretty much did everything for this movie, and he only did one movie. So this is pretty much a second movie. Also, guess what? He's also doing a sequel to this movie called Unholy Part 2, of course, which probably might be a prequel. Probably might leave some unanswered questions about how this woman became possessed by this demon. All in all, I thought this movie was, like I said, I thought this movie was alright, if I did not say it already. I thought it was okay. It could have been better, you know, without the dragging too much. But all in all, I feel like the sequel might tell a little bit more, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I thought this movie was alright, you know, so it's not a bad movie, it's just an okay movie. Anyway, over and out.